what you said, working, right? But the work was crack and dope. You see what I'm saying? So we out here selling Ready Rock and raw coke on the block. And weed. Now we smoking weed. We 13, we 14. And you got guys that age, it's 2 years older than us. They already killed people. You see what I'm saying? And our neighborhood got a name. By the time you get in school, you know, you going to school with all your peers in your neighborhood. It's not no excuse, but I was a part of that. You see what I'm saying? And know what we wasn't doing? Studying. Know we laughed at the people who valued education, who did their homework, had the big forehead, the glasses on, doing what they supposed to do. They became the people who I lived long enough to see that those people became the people that did what they were supposed to do and went out and was successful versus us still in the neighborhoods, right? You know what I'm saying? Still smoking weed, still doing certain stuff, right? And then there's those, right? And then there's guys like me who, you know, made a U-turn and got out of that and went the other direction and was playing catch up until I caught up in a sense, right?
Right.
And being that person, I understand how important education is because I didn't have one. So as a parent now, that's the main focus because I know how it is to be the kid in the class, disrupting the class, fighting when I should have just raised my hand and asked for help or going home and not having help.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So the end result of that, see, I was fortunate enough to understand that and see it. A lot of people just still living in it. They don't even have no recollection of what's going on. You see what I'm saying? And these are the parents.
Right. But I think for you in particular is that I know in your experience, you had somebody to say, hey, Larry, you better than what you're doing. Like you are smarter than what you're allowing yourself to be. And that, and I've always said this, and this is probably a little personal, is that I would say you smarter than me in the sense that I've always said this. You got the most know-how anybody I know. If you don't know how to do something, you're going to figure it out. And that's just your ingenuity, the ingenuity of you. And you've always had that. You've had that since you was a kid. Only difference between me and you is that I was in a classroom and you wasn't.
Yeah.
And if you I'm a firm believer, I'm very confident to say that, excuse me, if you would have stayed in the classroom, you would be the one with the master's degree too.
You know what?
And then and even though you don't have a master's degree or you didn't go to college, I still use you as motivation to get to where I was going.
Vice versa. And like, even when it comes to like your nieces and nephews and my kids, like when it comes to college and all that stuff, you the person I refer to because it's a thing that you did. Right. And that's when it comes